We're back!
There she is! Dunyarzad, we're back!
Just as promised, Traveler and Paimon. I'm so glad that you two came back to celebrate Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday. Indeed. The festival's tomorrow. We've been preparing for so long that I can't help but feel a little nervous.
There's no need to be nervous. Paimon's sure that Lesser Lord Kusanali will feel everyone's gratitude.
Thanks, Paimon. I hope that everyone who comes to the festival will also have a good time. Speaking of which, did you manage to make your way to Port Ormos? Discover anything over there?
Of course we went. A lot of things happened there.
Unfortunately, we didn't find any new information on, and said we were only left with more questions.
Sounds like you two had another exciting adventure. If there is another chance, I would love to join.
My lady, if you went to Port Ormos in your current state, we'd both be in for a lifetime of trouble.
Day is back! Let's go!
We're eavesdropping!
It's called covert protection. Keeping an ear out for what's going on around my employer is part of the job.
It's all right, Dia. I merely said I would like to go. I know better than to think my body could handle it. The festival's tomorrow. I've been doing nothing but causing trouble for you. So Dia, please take some time to relax. I'll be fine.
Even when you put it that way, it still doesn't feel right.
Don't
God.
worry, my guardian knight.
Okay, fine, but only tonight.
Can we
My
just talk
today,
about how
any
hot
no-good
Dea
scumbags
is?
are gonna try to take advantage of that.
Look at her.
Ah,
Really? Ad break
Oh,
right now?
You two must be exhausted from your long
You know
journey
what?
to
I'm
the
so
city.
sorry for the ad break.
My apologies for not
It's a
realizing.
necessary evil because Twitch makes me do it. So thank you for sticking around. You know the spiel by now. If you do like my content and you do want to see ad-free, you get two options here. One, subscribe. It's always a great option, you know? Always a great option. Or two, just use an ad blocker. I don't care either way. Up to you. So if you see an ad, I'm sorry. If you don't see an ad, congrats, your ad blocker works. I guess that would only work if you use like uBlock Origin or something. But I'm gonna take this moment to stretch my arm muscle out apparently. Oh, that hurt. Grabbing a snack out of a box. If I can open the box before in the next 30 seconds. Oh. I'm a mess. I'm so sorry. Okay. Oh. I didn't realize the ad break was already over. Hi. Welcome back, everybody. I've currently got a cupcake in my mouth. I'm an adult. Listen, cupcakes taste good. I was feeling a little peckish, so I decided a cupcake would do me good. Okay. Okay. Cupcake gone.
I've already prepared a room for you to rest. Please follow me.
whoa, you're so thoughtful. Paimon's so ready.
Here we go. This is Sumeru, Act 2. What is it called? Chapter 3, Act 2. The Morn 1,000 Roses Brings. I hope y'all are ready, because I maybe am. I've still got some thoughts about everything we just learned. Well, learned over the last couple weeks while playing through Sumeru Act 1. There's just so much to cover.
Here we are. It's also fairly close to where I've been staying.
Excuse me.
Looks really nice.
Not at all. Just tell me more about your adventures when you next get the chance.
That's Paimon's specialty. Paimon can tell you stories next time.
Oh, if you don't mind, how about we all walk around together tomorrow? All of my friends will be working the festival, and Dia's still insisting on her covert protection.
Yeah. It'll be pretty hard to relax and enjoy the festival if Dia's constantly hovering over you, right?
Then let's meet at the nearby bazaar first thing tomorrow morning. Have a great night.
It's a deal. Good night, Dunyarzad.
I may be too excited to fall asleep tonight. See you tomorrow.
Paimon's starting to really look forward to the Sub-Zero festival too. Will there be lots of yummy food?
Why do I
Oh,
feel
no,
like that
no.
tomorrow will
Thinking
never
about
come?
Food is just gonna keep Paimon up all night.
Why do I feel like we're gonna get some sort of, like, dreamlike... Oh, no.
Sleep?
Okay, never mind. I thought we were gonna get some, like, dreamlike sequence where we would never get to tomorrow.
Dunyarzad right away.
Or are we gonna, like, walk out of the hotel room and get arrested by, like... Listen, HSR traumatized me. When we walked out of the Girth Hotel and got, like, immediately arrested by the Silvermane guards. Every time I sleep in a hotel now, I'm worried that the guards are just gonna be out there. Because it's a great plot device, it works.
Traveler, Paimon, I've been waiting for you two.
Good morning, Dunyarzad. We must have overslept a little bit.
Not at all. I arrived early. Today is finally here. I must cherish every moment as if it were gold.
You've worked so hard for this day. You gotta enjoy it to the fullest.
You know it. Oh, it's just that, as expected, I had some trouble falling asleep last night. I'm hoping my body won't be too much of an issue today.
Who is this Tartaglia trying to join my world?
Let's start with the stalls over there.
Who is this Tartaglia?
Vendors came out of the blue to support the event, and they insisted on covering costs themselves. Let's go give them some business.
Many vendors...
They paid for everything out of pocket?
Hmm...
Oh, sounds like they're not in this just for the Mora.
They all said that contributing to a lively festival atmosphere is more important than money.
Also, where do you think the Fatui come in? Because every single expansion, the Fatui have been there at some point.
Ooh, they're
Where do you think they come in?
Let's go take a look.
This is a stall offering foods from the Haftmewa feast.
Oh, you could tell straight away. I thought most people nowadays wouldn't know.
Mushrooms, flowers, and all kind of fruit? It's all so... What's the Haftmewa feast you mentioned just now?
It's another Sub-Zero's festival tradition. People used to set their tables with 7 different foods. Generally speaking, the most common selections are foods like Rukashva mushrooms, Nilopala lotuses, Sumeru roses, Sunsetias, Kapalatas, Hara fruits, and Zaytun peaches.
So why are there
the
pomegranates there?
festival is a vegetarian holiday?
You don't have to be a vegetarian to enjoy the spread. We just use the 7 foods to symbolize the 7 virtues of the Dendro Archon.
Wait, but if that's the case, if Sumeru uses vegetarian food to represent the Dendro Archon, then wouldn't the Pyro Archon's festival be full of food like roasted fowl, juicy meatballs, grilled steak? Oh, Traveler, we have to go to Natlan as soon as possible!
I hope your wish comes true one day, Paimon.
I hope that line comes back to bite us in the ass when we go to Natlan.
Some of these other stalls!
My arm hurts.
Dear customers, would you like to try your hand at alchemical divination?
What's alchemical divination? Those two things sound like they'd be fun to try together.
Right? I thought the same when I first heard about it. It is said to be a mysterious craft invented by none other than Lesser Lord Kusanali herself.
So, how does it work?
It's quite simple. After you give me any 2 alchemical reagents, I'll use them to perform a random transmutation.
Sure sounds random. So random that it will probably fail.
That's precisely what we need. After the transmutation fails, your one and only diviner here will interpret the remnants.
Well, according to Lesser Lord Kusanali, everything is interconnected, and all that occurs can be traced back to fate. You could say this is a pearl of old wisdom.
Why does everything sound so much more credible when Dunyarzad says it? Are you guys working together?
So that's the true wisdom behind it. This young lady sure knows her stuff. So, how about it? Want to give it a try?
Ow. Damn. So, I talked about it the other day. Well, I say the other day like it wasn't earlier in the stream. I injured myself the other day. No, I did talk about it. No. Did I? I might have talked about it on stream on Saturday. I injured myself on Saturday. I did something really, really stupid. Okay? It involved my face and asphalt pavement. And my arms. And now a gigantic fucking bruise and a swollen arm. It's all very painful. Alright? Submit one of those. And let's see.
One moment. It's the moon.
Paimon wants to take a look too.
Oh.
Is it? It looks more like a pie that Paimon bit into.
Generally speaking, the moon signifies... It means... Wait a moment.
Is he really looking it up in a book?
Oh, I remember now. It means illusions and lies.
Ooh.
Illusions and lies? That sounds rather ominous.
Yes, but this book says that if you trust your intuition and overcome your fears, the sun will surely rise.
He's not even trying to hide his book anymore.
Naturally, fate will only ever show you the beginning of a journey. It is up to you to forge your own ending.
Forge ahead
Thank
to
you so
the
much.
end.
I'll keep that in mind.
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just learning as I go.
Guess that was still pretty interesting. Okay, on to the next stall.
They say the Sub-Zerus festival was very lively a long, long time ago. Large flower carriages used to parade through the city. As they headed towards Port Ormos, people would throw flowers, candy, and liquor all along the way.
Dunyarzad's eyes are sparkling right now.
I wish I could have seen that spectacle. But if you ask me, I'm sure Nilu's dance of Sub-Zerus will be just as impressive.
Oh, that's right. We get to see your dance.
Attention! Soldiers, fall into formation if you want any Yalda candies.
It's a weird guy with a weird hat.
That's the best description of. That's literally the best description I've ever seen Paimon give anyone. Just a weird guy in a weird hat.
You even more than the Yalda candies. In the few short days it took to prepare for the Sub-Zerus festival, the children have all grown very fond of you.
The Hallowed Knight of Flowers. It's an honor that you know my name.
Attention! In the name of Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, I commend you on your contributions to the glorious Sub-Zerus Festival.
Knight of Flowers. Okay. You like retired from the
All right,
Royal
little
Guard or
soldiers,
something?
Take your Yalda candies and don't forget your loyalty to Lesser Lord Kusanali. Dismissed.
Yes, Knight Ferris!
Kids.
Just what is going on here?
Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, is another Sub-Zerus festival icon, and one immensely popular with children. In the past, the actor portraying Ferris would also sit on a flower carriage.
It's all thanks to Miss Dunyarzad's sponsorship that the children can make such wonderful memories today.
As are we to you, Vihar.
Oh, not at all. Oh, speaking of tradition, do you want some Yalda candies? They're a festival staple, and I happen to have some boxes readied here. Take a look and pick whichever one you want.
Whichever one. Don't these boxes all look the same?
That is the fun part. Each box contains a random flavor. It's up to the luck of the draw. Flavors include lavender melon, hara fruit, sunsetia.
Ooh, those all sound pretty good.
Yo, we're getting a
And also
gotcha and a gotcha?
And oni kabuto.
Huh? What's up with those two flavors?
Oni Kabuto is a little spicier than Lizard Tail.
Dunyarzad, you tried them before? Traveler, help Paimon pick one. Paimon wants the Sunsetia flavor.
Don't blame me if you get the wrong one, Paimon.
It's alright. Paimon believes in you.
I also believe in your intuition.
Great. These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want?
Bucket number 4. Actually, wait, let's give this a little thought. I want the one that's... Which one is the one? There we go. It's definitely number 1.
Attention! That's unfortunately Lizard Tail.
Oh, Paimon thought you survived so many epic battles because you had incredible luck. It looks like Paimon was wrong.
My luck is better on the
Sunsetia
battlefield.
flavored candy was in box number 4. How about this? The most important thing is that everyone has a good time at the festival. So please, take both boxes.
Really? Thanks a lot, Knight of
It's Knight of Flowers.
Paimon really wilted the carriageless Knight of Flowers.
They all basically sound the same. We got our candy, so let's keep going.
Oh, actually, I just remembered that I left something behind. Since you're here, can you come with me to get it?
Not a problem.
Dad, you probably forgot because you're so excited about the Sub-Zero.
Why is the music swelling all of a sudden?
How embarrassing.
Why is the music swelling? What's going on? Why do I feel like we're about to enter combat? I don't like this. It feels like combat music.
We're too late. Who knew the little lady was such an early riser?
I know, right? Hey, wait a minute. Boss, isn't that her?
Oh, that most certainly is. We're in luck. She's walking
Well-
into our clutches.
I don't want to say that I told you so,
Those Eremites don't look like
but...
they're good.
Who are you? I don't believe the Homayanis hired you.
That's right. We haven't received any of their mora, but...
They're a gang of kidnappers! Traveler, hurry and protect...
Hey, did you scumbags even consider that the Homayanis might have hired a merc that outclasses you?
You're... Dia! Dia the Flame Mane! No wonder we mercs haven't heard anything about you for so long. You sold your unruly mane to the highest bidder.
Don't speak so disrespectfully. My family started working with her as gratitude for her past kindness to us.
Don't worry about it, my lady. Just some friendly banter between mercs. One punch and those rabid dogs will expose themselves for what they really are.
Cowards.
Aren't your claws all dull by now? Don't get too
Can y'all
cocky.
stop speaking in metaphor and just let me beat the shit out of y'all? Do I get a trial for Dea?
Traveler, take Miss Dunyarzad to a safe location.
No, we're gonna stay and help. There's too many of them.
Please be careful, Dia.
We're gonna get, I'm
Don't
assuming
waste
this
your
is a
time worrying
trial.
about me. This is my job. Look out for yourself. After I've wiped
God,
the floor with
I don't know about
the
you guys in
law.
chat, but Dea is so hot. I think she's really hot. Wait, what are we doing? Escape within the time limit? What? Really? You're just gonna, like, make us walk this way? Is that it? Was that it? What the fuck? Oh.
Dunyarzad, are you okay? You look a little pale. Are you in shock?
I'm fine. My body always reacts like this whenever I exert myself too much.
Why is everyone we met in fucking Sumeru sick? First Kale, now Dunyarzad?
Some rest. I'm more worried about Dia. After all, none of this would have happened if I hadn't insisted on coming out today.
Yeah, don't worry.
I was really hoping we'd get, like, a Dea trial there.
My lady, Traveler, found ya.
Dia, you took care of them so fast.
Any more of them? Or rather, did anyone follow you?
Nah, I just checked.
Dia, your arm.
Oh, this? I'm fine. It's just a scratch. Normally, they wouldn't have been able to land a hit on me at all, but I'm still getting used to this new greatsword.
Please, let me take a closer look.
Come on, it's nothing. Us mercs aren't as fragile as you think.
Hold on, you said something about a new greatsword. What happened to the one you were using before?
About that.
Smile?
I
Man, why do I have to be at work for this?
Blow on Mora. Stuff like this happens.
Be at
every
work
now
for
and then.
what? What's about to happen?
It can't be. The anonymous donation that was used for the venue's final round of preparations?
Dea. Wait, that's...
Hey, Miss Dunyarzad, I wasn't trying to make you cry. I'm not gonna lose my commission because I made my employer cry, am I?
Okay, making your employer cry won't affect your commission, but selling your weapon without permission and getting hurt? I'll have to reevaluate your performance.
You're so unreasonable, my lady.
Oh.
Thank you very much, Dia.
Wait, this is such a wholesome moment.
Don't
What
be
the
like
fuck?
that. I get embarrassed really easily.
Aww. Is she gonna die?
Feeling well again, Dunyarzad?
My lady, you're
Is she gonna
patient.
die?
Traveler, can you take her somewhere to rest? I'll look around the area to make sure we're safe from an ambush.
Truly, I'm sorry for the trouble, everyone.
Something doesn't sit right about this whole interaction. Especially Soto just going, smile? That's what scares me the most. Because when Soto says, smile, something usually fucking happens. And I am not ready to see this character die if they do die.
Are you feeling better, Dunyarzad?
Yes, much better. Just give me a few moments and I'll be good to go.
Just how serious is your
I
illness?
didn't realize you were concerned about it. I guess I shouldn't continue to keep it a secret.
She's about to say it's terminal, isn't
I
it?
was actually born with Elazar. It's terminal now.
Wait. Hold on. Reaching back into my memory. What did I just say 5 minutes ago? I said, and I quote, I can't remember what I said, but it had something to do with Kale and Dunyarzad being sick. And she has Elazar as well, so there's something about this. What's the connection between Kale and Dunyarzad? Is it because they serve the Dendro Archon? Specifically because it's Lesser Lord Kusanali? Is there some sort of connection there? But then that wouldn't make sense because Lesser Lord Kusanali is apparently not part of anything. She just doesn't really do anything. I'm confused, but there's one's odd, two is a coincidence. If someone else gets sick, then it's a pattern, and it has to do with Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Can't believe it's Elazar.
Oh, you've already heard of Elazar. In that case, you probably know about its severity. Sumeru's current medical advancements still haven't been able to find a cure. The disease's progression can only be delayed through environmental therapy.
Dunyarzad.
There's no need to be sad. I've always lived with Elazar, and I came to terms with it a long time ago. Compared to the simple fact that I'm afflicted with this, its effects on my life have been much more painful. I know that my family loves me dearly. They've done all they can to provide the best environment for me, so that I can live for that much longer. However, I know I will one day succumb to this. Did you know? Before I ran away from home this time, the world outside of my home didn't even know that I existed. Since I was a child, all I could do was sit on my bed and stare at everything outside of my window. I'm sure my family's worried and disappointed in me for running away, but I just didn't want to have any regrets. I wanted to meet other people. To me, there's nothing more beautiful than being able to meet and speak with others. Not to mention the incredible time spent preparing for the festival. The joy on everyone's faces here, and all the support I've received from friends like Dia. This way, when my final day does arrive, it will be less sorrowful. At the very least, many people will remember that I once existed in this world.
Remember. Right? Remember that we once lived. Man.
As long as you don't forget Paimon, Paimon also won't forget about you. No, even if you forget Paimon, Paimon will still remember you.
Thank you two so much. I apologize for the depressing conversation. This is out of character for me. To be honest, Lesser Lord Kusanali gave me the courage to do all of this. If it weren't for her encouragement, I wouldn't have taken that first step. Thanks. There will always be frustrations in life, but I know that the point of living is not to leave behind any regrets. Oh, right. Isn't it almost time?
Huh? Almost time for what?
Isn't the Dance of Sub-Zeros about to begin? It's the part of the festival that I've been looking forward to the most. Nilu will recreate that legendary scene with her most splendid dancing. And the Sub-Zeros festival will conclude amid everyone's applause and blessings. And with that, my wish will also...
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go to the stage!
Yeah, we should still make it in time.
Were you not aware that the law prohibits this type of performance from taking place without prior permission?
Over there! Someone's yelling at Nilu!
I think I just saw the Academia's Grand Sage. Why is he here in person?
But the Dance of Sub-Zeros is one of the key parts of
The Sub-Zeros Festival. The law also prohibits the private hosting of large-scale religious festivals. Only
Fuck the
Academia
Academia.
can host such an event. If you continue to resist, we will have to order an investigation into every single event organizer. The Grand Sage has already granted you much leniency. I advise...
How did things turn out like this? The Academia was originally responsible for the Sub-Zeros Festival. but they failed this responsibility for many years. This is a hard pill to swallow, but
Art, dance. Aren't you ashamed of pursuing such frivolous and meaningless activities in this land of knowledge and reason?
Fuck the academia. These fucking...
Our Archon created the
these
utopia that is Sumeru
fucking
City for all
prestigious,
scholars who sought validity,
pompous,
verity, and
stick-up-their-ass
while people like you
motherfuckers
wish to
try to
defy
control the populace through religious
I
beliefs
believe that our
and
Archon
comparing
never
religion
rejected the
and
arts.
education
Even
and
the
putting them into
goddess of
one
flowers
basket.
dedicated a dance to
These
her.
With
fuckers
your lack
need
of
to be
intellectual
torn
credentials, I
into.
do not believe you are qualified to debate with me. What you should be doing is finding workers to tear down this ridiculous eyesore.
I'm gonna kill him.
When we return, have the scribe draft an ordinance before the next
I want to
Garbaha
beat this
Day
guy
that
into a
prohibits
fucking
public
pulp.
art
I hate him.
performances. We will announce it to the public later via the Akasha.
Understood. I will inform him when I return.
The Sub-Zeru's festival. Go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart.
Nilu, are you okay?
Oh, Dunyarzad. Yeah. Let's go somewhere the academia can't find us and perform there. Or we could get people to block them off so they can't interrupt the performance. No.
I hate the academia.
just threatened
They
to
set
investigate the
the
organizers.
whole
If we were caught,
Nilu, it's all right. Don't worry
they set
about
the
it.
whole stage
I've been looking
in
forward
Act
to the
1
dance of Sub-Zero
by using
so
appealing
much,
to our
but I
emotions
know how
to
important
create this
festival is to you.
idea that the academia is the bad
I
guy.
want you to
And
have
they've done a
whatever
good
counts.
job of it.
It's okay. Seeing you care this much about my feelings is more than enough. It would be too risky to continue the Sub-Zero's fest.
If you say so. But you can sneak out for the next Sub-Zero's festival, right?
No regrets.
We'll
Yeah,
make sure the next one is a smashing success.
yeah, no, that's why I want to go beat the fuck out of the academia. I'm like an elemental user without a vision, bro. Can't I just like nuke their headquarters or something?
It will be a smashing success.
Like, I could literally go recruit the fucking Fatui if I wanted to. Be like, hey,
This is how things turned out.
blow these fuckers to the ground.
It really is okay. There's nothing we can do about it.
Oh, let me update my tags. What do you mean?
I'd be lying if I said I had no regrets. I would have loved to see Nilu's dance.
No regret. No. This feels wrong.
A lot happened today. It's a shame the festival ended the way it did. Nilu and Dunyarzad promised to make the next Sub-Zero's festival a success, but Dunyarzad is running out of time.
Twitch, please.
Yeah.
You got it.
All connections have been secured to construct the most stable framework possible. The project has entered its most critical phase. Power has begun to flow from...
We're gonna be late! It's all because you wouldn't get out of bed! We should go meet Dunyarzad right away!
Hmm.
Good morning, Dunyarzad. Sorry we're late.
Not at all. I arrived early.
You seem kinda tired. Did you not get enough sleep?
I'm doing well. There's no need to worry. Shall we go? Let's start with the stalls
Wait.
over there.
Sure. Traveler? Why are you just standing
Wait.
there? Let's get going.
Wait. 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 Huh?
Ooh, they're selling food over that way. Let's go take a look.
Wait. What? Did we already do this? Wait. And we're gonna stop at this stall, right? What the fuck? Wait.
This is a stall offering foods from the Haftmewa feast.
You are quite well informed, miss. I thought most people nowadays wouldn't know.
What the fuck?
They're all plants. Oh, Paimon's a little disappointed. Actually, what is the Haftmewa feast you mentioned just now?
It's one of the Sub-Zerus festival's traditions. People used to set their tables with 7 different foods to symbolize the
Remnants appear to be in the form of the moon.
Wait.
Really? Paimon thought it looked like some kind of food.
Why does no one else seem to realize that we're doing this again?
The moon signifies... It's escaping me for
Wait,
now.
what the fuck?
Wait a moment.
Is he really looking it up
Is
in
this-
the book?
Is this part of the dream sequence we were just in?
It means illusions and lies.
Well, I mean,
But
the
if you
whole thing
trust
is an
me
illusion and a
and
lie.
overcome your fears, the sun will
Understood. I'll keep that in mind.
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just learning as I go.
Guess that was still pretty interesting. Okay,
And then the candy. What the fuck?
so where to next?
We're going back over to the kids with the candy. What the fuck is this? We've just done this. Are we just gonna repeat the entire day again? I don't... What?
All right, soldiers. Now that you have your Yalda candies, don't forget your...
Yes, Knight Varys! What's going on? Is this a play?
Ferris, the Night of Flowers.
It's all thanks to Mr. Oh, do you want some Yalda candy?
What's the...
Said box 4, right?
Not that.
Ooh, how
He said box 4.
interesting.
And there's also Lizard Tail.
Ugh, what? Traveler, help Paimon!
Great. These boxes of candy. Ah, excellently chosen. Number 4 is indeed Sunsetia.
What the fuck?
Paimon, bet you had incredible... Huh? How's that possible? It's obviously random. Maybe we didn't sleep very well last night. Or maybe we slept too much.
We've just done this whole thing.
Oh, sure.
Huh? Where are you going? You're just gonna walk off like that?
What the fuck? And then we're gonna go back down to the... What the fuck is going on? I'm a little confused. Are we gonna find Dea here? If we folded back on time, then someone else must have feel it too.
Deja vu? Oh, Paimon knows what that is. It's when you feel like you've already experienced whatever is going on. In that case, Paimon also felt something like that today. But that's just our brains playing tricks on us, isn't it? So why'd you run here in such a hurry? So that's it. You're intentionally doing things you usually wouldn't and seeing if you still get that same feeling of deja vu.
Well, you wouldn't, because this is the second time through.
Welcome, you two. Are you here for lunch? What would you like to eat? Got it. You don't look like you're from these parts, but I gotta say, you've got good taste. I'll give this order to the kitchen.
Charcoal-baked Angelina cake? Isn't it that burned thing that didn't look tasty at all?
I am confused.
Paimon understands what you're trying to do now. You'd never normally order something like this.
So if it happens again, maybe he's onto something. Maybe Aether's cooking.
That, isn't this going a bit too far?
It gives awful.
Then, you mean... That's impossible. We were just talking about how gross it looked.
How many times have you done this?
Could this be a case of taste bud deja vu? Paimon also gets the impression that we've been here many
Many.
times, even though we aren't regulars.
How many times have they looped this day? Are they? No!
Well, again,
No!
something else.
Soto, you motherfucker. You motherfucker. You motherfucker. I know what Soto was referencing back then. A couple of streams ago, Soto asked me, one of my regulars in chat asked me, hey, how do you feel about Haruhi Suzumiya? And I'm like, I liked Haruhi Suzumiya. That anime was really good. Now I get what he's trying to tell me. We're getting Endless 8 here. If you remember the Endless 8, oh my god, you deserve a veteran's discount and free therapy. How many times have we done this day? This is very Haruhi Suzumiya. Live with no regrets until the end of summer break.
Sitting by yourself on that bench over there.
I wonder if her wish was to live the day without regrets.
What a coincidence, Dunyarzad. We meet again. Why are you sitting here all by yourself?
Oh, I ran into some kidnappers just now, but thankfully Dia came to my rescue. I started to feel unwell after
How
that,
many
so I
times
sat
have we...
down here.
Kidnappers? Oh my goodness, are you hurt?
I'm okay. Dia's arm got scratched, but it isn't serious.
Whew. That's a big relief. But, Dunyarzad, you seem a little down today. It's the Sumeru's festival, and you've been looking forward to it so much.
Not at all. I've always been like this. Excessive physical exertion or strong emotions tend to aggravate my illness. Besides, no matter how amazing today may be, it is but a single day. After however many more days, my time will come to an end.
You said this before.
Paimon doesn't quite follow you, and Paimon feels like something's really got
Come on, Aether.
right
Remember it.
It really is fine. I don't mind. Huh? Did something happen?
Dunyarzad, have you ever felt deja vu? You know, like when you've already experienced something that's happening right now?
So who's the fucker in charge?
Deja vu? No. But my days have been the same for years now. Even if I were feeling deja vu, I suppose I would already be used to it.
Oh, Paimon sees. Then, is it only the two of us?
It's almost time.
Huh? Time for what?
Nilu's Dance of Subzerus is about to...
Wait, and then we're gonna go back and there's gonna be the... Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying.
With your lack of intellectual credentials, I do not believe you are qualified to debate with me. What you should be doing is finding workers to tear down this ridiculous eyesore. When we return, have the scribe draft an ordinance before the next Nyagarbaha day that
Understood. I will inform him when I return.
the Sub-Zeru's festival. Go celebrate.
I'm confused. So, like... This loop ended without remorse, so there's still regret to be had.
Nilu,
Oh, Dunyarzad. It's okay. There's nothing we can...
but you've been really looking forward to this.
It truly is unfortunate, but I don't want to cause trouble for anyone.
True, but...
The next festival.
wait.
No, nothing. I'll be...
Paimon can't believe what those heartless geezers did!
And then guess what? It happened again. we're gonna be endless aided. So this is number 3.
In the end, you still. Maybe it really was because of exhaustion. Same here. That's why Paimon stopped thinking about it halfway through the day. Then, how about we settle in and get a good night's sleep? For now, we can chalk things up to exhaustion. We can do more thinking tomorrow.
But tomorrow's not gonna come. Here we go again.
Observing a modest drop in the output of jnana energy, but values still remain within normal parameters.
Continue to monitor for variances in the data and find the cause as soon as possible.
A different dream?
Why does Paimon feel so tired after so much sleep? Anyway, we should go meet Dunyarzad right away.
Here we go again. Number 3. This is absolutely just endless 8, bro. Jesus. We're stuck in an absolute fucking time loop. Here we go again, boys. Round 3.
Good morning, Dunyarzad. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Not at all. I arrived early.
Huh? Paimon thinks you sound kind.
I'm doing well. There's no need to worry.
I feel like she's
Shall we
getting
go?
worse as
I'll set
she's...
the stalls over there.
Yeah, she's getting worse.
Get going. Traveler?
She's getting worse, and I'm not sure how to feel... Not sure how to feel about that.
It's all thanks to Miss Dunyarzad's sponsorship that the children can enjoy the sun. Oh, are you interested? It's not that simple. Each box contains a random... And there's also lizard...
What were those last two?
No problem. These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one?
Unless-
Oh, I like your confidence. No hesitation at all. Oh.
Paimon knew he always had incredible luck. Paimon's not.
Wait. How did you know? Don't tell me that you...
What? He would.
That couldn't have been luck. How is this mind reading?
Tell us what's going on. Since when did you get superpowers? Traveler? Hey, where are you going?
What the fuck was that?
What's going on? Did you see something?
Yeah, I fucking did.
Us leaving Dunyarzad without letting her know is kinda rude, you know.
Stop running away, bro. What the fuck?
What are you looking for? Why did we come here?
She's gone.
Traveler? That's...
Where'd the bird go? How many times have we done this?
Look! That's... Isn't that Dunyarzad?
What the fuck?
What's happening here? Why are there two Dunyarzads?
Time's folding in on itself.
You already know that this isn't your first Sub-Zero's festival, don't you? I'm sure you already know how to use this. A knowledge capsule? Where did you get it? What's inside? You should use it too, Paimon. You know Paimon?
Come on, figure it out. I think I figured it out. That has to be a manifestation of Lesser Lord Kusanali, right?
Well, this seems kinda sketchy, but Paimon feels like this is what we should do.
And it's going to show every single loop that we've done before. Yep.
What the?
How many times have we done it before?
This is our 20th time at the Sub-Zero's festival? Huh? No. The 30th? 40th? Just how many times have we been to the Sub-Zero's festival?
15,792.
In a single day? If it weren't for you, we wouldn't have even realized. What the heck was inside that knowledge capsule? Your memories are still scrambled? Try your best to remember. This isn't the first time we've met, and I answered that question a long time ago. Let Paimon think. Oh, it's coming back. Meeting you was the real catalyst for restoring our memories, and the knowledge capsule was just your means of showing our minds the way. What about everyone else? Why are you only helping the two of us? Your sense of deja vu is stronger than everyone else's, yes? As for an explanation, you two received the blessing of Dendro, and you also have special, sensitive constitutions. It was as if a single sheet of paper was separating those memories from your consciousness. A familiar question. I think this is the 7th time you asked that. As you can see, she isn't doing well. You probably sensed it too. The Dunyarzad you were just with is different from the first Dunyarzad you met. That first Dunyarzad is in front of you right now, and she doesn't have a lot of time left. Looks like you're almost done sorting out your brain. Oh yeah, I'm Nahida.
Oh.
Good. You passed the test. What's happening? You can awaken our memories, and you seem like you know what's going on. Oh, wait. Please don't tell Paimon even you don't know. Everything in this world runs in a loop. This cycle is called a samsara. You, me, and everyone else are all stuck inside a one-day samsara. As for the truth, that's on you to find out. If you were told the truth instead of discovering it yourselves, it would literally blow your minds. I don't know how you'd be after that.
I like this character.
Surface level help.
I think she's cute. Can we adopt her?
For the rest of the time, I'll be doing all I can to slow down Dunyarzad's illness. She looks like she isn't doing well at all. Her illness gets worse after each Sub-Zero's festival.
That's what I thought too.
If we can break out of this samsara, I might be able to save her. But as things are right now, she's just a small bird in the sky that's about to lose its last feathers. All I can do is raise a gale to delay her fall. You sure love to use weird analogies.
Come on, figure it out.
Analogies are wonderful tools. They let you use existing knowledge to understand unfamiliar things. Okay, so, with what you know so far, what do you think the truth is?
Oh, shit. Okay, new mechanic. Whenever you enter a state of contemplation, you can choose any text entry to interpret it. This interpretation process involves analysis of the text entry and may yield new entries. Once interpreted, you may submit the text as a conclusion. Okay? Text entries can be associated with one another once interpreted. Okay.
What's happening right now seems to have happened before. This feeling has been getting stronger and stronger.
Okay.
The Grand Sage said, "Go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content."
Did he mean something more?
more?
Okay.
The moon, illusions, and lies.
Ooh, okay.
What do they all mean? We've already experienced the Sub-Zeru's festival many times, and the day of the festival seems to be in a perpetual samsara.
Oh, associate that one with the Grand Sage's speech, right? No? No? Try that?
I can't seem to cohesively piece.
Oh my god, hi Clivius! It's been like ages, how the hell are you? Oh my god, welcome in Raiders. My name is Cade, your local dumbass catboy. I've been playing a lot of Genshin. But I play other games too, I swear. Hi, welcome in. We're just chilling, we're doing some Sumeru. I'm not sure. How was your stream? What were you actually, what were you streaming? Does my shoutout command still work? I used to have one that did like oh my god, it worked. I had the Stream Elements one. You're playing Valorant, of course you were. When are we hopping on next? Are you playing ranked? Oh god. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Ayo. Ayo, let me get the alcohol. Let me get some booze up in here. It's winter break. I mean, well, not tonight, obviously. I don't have any. Solo rank. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Why would you do that to yourself? Yeah, rough, some toxic. Yeah, I get that. I played a match of Valorant off stream yesterday, just like on my own. I played a comp match. I whiffed a 1v3 and I was told to, in very colorful words, to stop existing on this mortal plane. Yeah, I understand. Listen, it sucks. Genuinely, it sucks. Like, there's... The only game I don't feel like there's a competitive toxicity to, it sucks to say, but it's Fortnite. Because there's no comms. If you're playing with your friends, there's no comms in-game. But if you're playing a game like League, like Valo, like Overwatch, all of those games bring out the toxicity. I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't understand what's going on with these people. Everyone's crazy. So I need to trigger an association with... Oh, wait.
That should be it. The flow of time is endlessly cycling within one single day.
Yes.
A time loop. You've given still the wrong answer? Paimon thought that made a lot of sense. A simple time loop can't explain some of the phenomena.
You two are still missing a lot.
So how many times did I submit that answer then?
The Sumeru's festival is happening every day, but that doesn't mean we can waste an infinite amount of them. Hurry and find the truth before today's festival ends.
It has to do something with the Grand Sage. It has to. But there's also the other problem.
Think about our current situation. To save Dunyarzad, we have to escape the samsara of the Sumeru's festival. And to do that, we need to figure out what's happening. The truth.
The whole thing's confusing because if you've ever watched Haruhi Suzumiya, we're at the end of the Endless 8 arc. We have to break out of the cycle. You missed...
Paimon's memories say that we've already done this many times, but let's go talk to people again. It's more productive than sitting here and scratching our heads. Why don't we start with those stall owners?
That's crazy. Oh, let's start with the stall owners. I guess that's a great place to start. Ew, whoa, excuse me. I just caught that sneeze out of nowhere. What time is it? Actually, checking the time. It's 1 in the morning.
Hey there.
Hey, it's you guys again. Where's your cultured friend?
She's feeling a little unwell.
I see. Did you come back to buy something? I guarantee the freshness of my products. I harvested them from the forest just yesterday. Huh? What brought this about? I hurried back from the forest yesterday, and I'm selling produce here today. I haven't felt anything strange.
To put it another way, if you really think about it, was yesterday truly yesterday? Did you actually come back from the forest yesterday?
What kind of philosophical nonsense is this? Are you two daydreaming?
That's a no for that.
You know that no one dreams in Sumeru. Go somewhere else if you want to find someone to daydream with.
He actually has a point. Is this a dream? Is everyone dreaming?
No one dreams in Sumeru.
True. It's so weird that people here don't dream. Why is that? Anyway, if this all really were just a dream, we would have woken up a long time ago. Let's keep asking around.
Oh, it's you two. Was my divination so accurate that you felt compelled to compliment me in person? Ooh, I knew it! I told you, the god's divination is highly accurate. You just hadn't fully understood its significance.
You're really excited about this, huh? That's exactly why we came back.
Help you better understand it? Well...
So, you're admitting that you don't have a clue?
Anyway, what kind of situation did you get into? Huh? Hold on a second. I thought what you just said. Are you serious? Does that kind of thing actually happen in real life?
Paimon knew you weren't going to believe it.
Marvelous. Truly marvelous. I believe you. Recall the interpretation of your divination. The moon, illusions, and lies.
But what about the moon?
Really felt like an omen.
When you say it like that, the divination does sound like it's...
I believe that the Archon's revelations are never more than vague hints. Anything more specific is beyond the reach of mere mortals. The book only says, if you trust your instincts and overcome your fears, the sun will surely rise.
So that's how it is. Looks like fortune-telling is just fortune. We haven't made any progress. Who else can we talk to? Paimon remembers that we tried talking to her a couple of times, but she always thinks we're playing pranks on her. You think she'll brush us off again? Yeah, if we tap into Dia's strong sense of responsibility as a mercenary, then she'll definitely take us seriously. At this time of day, Dia's probably just finished beating...
I get that the whole thing is like...
I'm fine, my lady. It's
Perfect timing. Both of you are here.
Paimon, Traveler. You came at just the right time. Listen, there was a dangerous Huh? You saw? Then why didn't you jump in earlier?
You want the Traveler to take Dunyarzad somewhere to rest up while you check to see if there's still any kidnappers around. Did Paimon get that right?
How did you know what I was going to say?
We need to say something convincing.
Okay, here we go. We're doing some more big braining, find everything and come to conclusions. I'm great at this.
Dia sold her greatsword to raise additional funds, and then she was injured because she wasn't used to her new weapon.
Okay.
Dia sold her great...
Okay, that doesn't...
People in Sumeru don't dream. My mind feels exhausted. Even... The moon, illusions, and...
Tell her, Traveler!
I didn't tell anyone about that. Including Miss Dunyarzad. You couldn't have known. And just now, you literally took the words right out of my mouth. What's going on?
Alright, so this is the situation.
It's kinda hard to believe what you just told me. First, let me make something clear. Most of us desert dwellers might not be the scholarly type, but we do have basic common sense.
She's quieter than usual.
Yeah, she isn't the same as before. Her parents said that this is how she was like at first.
Huh? At first?
I don't quite understand what you're all talking about.
My lady, are you angry? All right, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt since you knew about my greatsword. Let's make this a quick trip. Miss Dunyarzad isn't completely safe here.
The whole thing is a little bit nonsensical right now. Like, in all actuality, the whole thing is completely nonsensical. How the fuck do you get stuck in that time loop in the first place? Imagine waking up on a Monday night, waking up the next morning, and it's Monday morning. How much would you want to die at that point?
Nahida, we brought a friend. Are you busy?
I thought I told you that it won't help to bring anyone here.
We just wanted her to see the real...
The real Dunyarzad? Where and who are you talking to?
Huh?
I told you that you two are special.
Hold on. Over there. Is that?
Wow. How perceptive. Does she have invisible antennae?
Miss Dunyarzad, she's lying down here, isn't she? How's she doing?
Her condition's really bad, and she's basically in a coma. How did you know she was here?
I can sense her aura. There are also lingering feelings of something like regret or disappointment. What happened?
Do you believe us now? The Sumeru's festival has been repeating itself. So...
Groundhog Day is a bitch, bro.
Yeah, they've always been against us. Wouldn't surprise me if they're using the Akasha to intentionally repeat the Sumeru's festival as a sick joke.
You have a point. Aside from the Dendro Archon, the Academia's sages are the only ones in Sumeru who could pull off something like this. Maybe there's more to the Akasha than we know. Right! Didn't you awaken our memories using something that looked like a knowledge capsule? That means you must know something about the Akasha!
I doubt she does.
Relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the
Give it to me.
manifestation of the god of wisdom's power.
Give me the
It
gnosis.
the wisdom of the entire populace, and it grants knowledge to the people.
A gnosis could do that? No wonder the Akasha is so magical. It's being powered by the gnosis of Sumeru's Archon.
So, this Nahida you mentioned, what did she say?
She said, and Paimon quotes, "The Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the god of wisdom's power. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace and it grants knowledge to the people."
Compiles the wisdom of the entire populace and grants knowledge to the people. Wait. I get the grants knowledge part. That's what people have always used the Akasha for. But compiling the entire populace's wisdom? How does that work?
Did she mean that the sages enter new knowledge into the Akasha? Oh yeah, that sounds about right. What do you think?
We're missing something. Yep. Okay.
Okay. Nahida said the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the god of wisdom's power. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace, and it grants knowledge to the people.
Right. It's got to be this one, right?
Doesn't sound right. I need to carefully think things through.
Something. Okay.
People in Sumeru don't dream. My mind feels exhausted. What's happening right now seems to... That doesn't sound right.
What?
People in Sumeru...
You mean the Akasha is causing our mental fatigue? Huh. Now that I think about it, my head's been feeling unusually heavy. When the desert dwellers set off on their quest for knowledge, a sage once said, "Knowledge always comes at a price." Compiling the entire country's knowledge. You think the Akasha pulled a 180 and is extracting information from us?
It's being weaponized, is what it sounds like.
Who knows? The Akasha can put knowledge into our heads, so who's to say that it can't also poke around in there? We don't know any specifics.
What's the point of doing something like that?
Just think about it. If you could combine the knowledge of every single person in Sumeru, then you can basically turn Sumeru City into a single massive brain. This hive mind could make breakthroughs in problems that even the smartest geniuses can't crack.
An excellent deduction. And the analogy comparing Sumeru City to a massive brain? I love it.
In that case, we should take off our Akasha terminals right away. Maybe that'll solve this problem.
Yeah, I was only wearing this for show in the first place. Didn't expect the sages to cook up such a conspiracy.
Hi, Soto. Welcome back.
Mark my words. When this is over, I'm getting evidence and exposing this whole thing to the public.
But removing the terminals isn't real.
Huh? What is it? Oh, that! Paimon knows what you're talking about. It's a single soft beep that sounds like it's coming from the Akasha terminal.
The sound of a beep. Could it be a prompt tone for when the Akasha is operating?
That's probably an important clue. We weren't using our terminals, but we heard a beep anyway.
There it is.
Traveler, did you hear that?
Something's about the
I heard it too. Our ears aren't messing with us. There was definitely a beep. We took off our Akasha terminals.
And reset. There may be casualties.
But we cannot lose all of our progress.
And here we go. We're gonna wake up the next morning. Same morning, I guess. How many times have we done this now? Here we go again. No? Maybe?
Paimon remembers everything!
Oh, we're back at square one again.
Good. You adapted quickly this time.
We definitely took off our Akasha terminals last night, but we still heard that beep. Why is that? But now we can at least confirm one thing. The Akasha definitely has something to do with whatever's trapping us in this cycle. Oh, Paimon doesn't get it. Why would the Akasha go this far if all it wants is everybody's wisdom?
It doesn't want just that.
It's extremely difficult for lab rats in an experiment to understand why they're being treated the way they are.
If we're lab rats, then what are you? Nahida, you've never...
Come on, you've already figured it out.
yourself.
Aether has to have figured it out by now.
I guess I'm the moon.
The moon? Wasn't that the result of our divination?
Anyway, knowing who I am won't help you get closer to the truth, so you should focus on other things. Don't get distracted and miss any clues.
Okay then. Dia helped us a lot yesterday, so let's go.
Here we go again. Jesus Christ. This really feels like the Endless 8. It's...
There you are. I've already taken care of those kidnappers. My lady, did you get hurt? What's wrong? Why are you both gawking at me like that?
You didn't get hurt?
Huh? What do you mean this time? Why are you so surprised that I managed to get out unscathed?
Wait.
Those kids were amateurs.
Wait.
Shh! How did you know about my greatsword? I haven't told anyone about it. Please, don't tell Miss Dunyarzad.
Did you say happy birthday to the cabbage?
So Dia's lost her memories after all.
The cabbage? What? Who's the cabbage?
Anything strange? You already know that I got a new greatsword. It's as if I've already used it to fight a countless number of battles.
You're saying that although you don't remember using it, your body feels like it does?
That's right. Both mercenaries and warriors heavily
Traveler, what do you think? Yeah, Paimon's feeling really hopeful. Oh, you're right! Earlier in the Samsara, something like this would have never happened.
I have no clue what you two are talking about, but...
So you want us to take Dunyarzad somewhere else to rest while you check if there are still more kidnappers in...
How did you know what I was gonna say? Can you read minds?
Man, this really is just Endless 8. And then we're gonna get scolded again. You gotta stop. Come on. I've seen Endless 8, and I know you can't leave the cafe without suggesting that you gotta do the homework date.
It's finally nighttime.
And it's the same thing for those sages. You have to stand interfering them.
Listen, Nahida, we found out that Dia got out just fine today, even though she got injured every other time she fought the kidnappers. Do you think the Samsara has been broken? Have we saved Dunyarzad?
No.
Really? Good job on all that progress. Get some good sleep tonight.
Uh-oh.
Hey, what kind of an answer is that?
Tomorrow will come. Everyone assumes this is common knowledge, but the only way you can know that for sure is if you experience tomorrow. How many todays has it been? Is it possible that today will be followed by yesterday? Does tomorrow truly exist as anything beyond a made-up concept?
Bro, this is almost bar for bar the 12th Doctor's speech at the end of Hellbent.
Endless Sub-Zero's festival.
How many days in eternity?
Hey, no more! Paimon's
That is such a good speech, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, you should look it up. It's really good.
That's why it makes no sense to waste your energy thinking about things you will learn tomorrow.
In other words, you haven't escaped.
Get some good rest. You know, use the bathroom and flush your anxiety dookie away.
Oh.
Did Paimon hear you correctly?
Huh? People always say they feel a sense of relief after they take a duk. That's why I suggested you could try that. Is that so strange?
It's so strange and so against common sense that
Did Nahida really fucking just say?
just a minute ago.
Did Nahida really just fucking say flush your anxiety dookie away? Oh my fucking god. You can't just... Bro, you can't just say shit like that. You can't... Oh, Nahida's the cabbage. It's her birthday today?
Even though it's happy and lively at the Sub-Zero's festival every day, it feels like it's been a long time since we've really gotten to relax. Let's go back to our room.
Here it goes again.
Compared to what we stand to achieve, these sacrifices are trivial.
Ah, yes, sacrifice a couple for the greater good of mankind or whatever. Fuck right off. We're gonna wake up again the next day.
We're still in the same day.
Yep.
Nahida, you already knew last night that we didn't break out of the Samsara? Why did you tell us?
Would there have been a point? You would have spent the night with new worries, with tomorrow still out of reach. In that case, you might as well rest within that brief moment of hope. An opportunity like that doesn't come by often, and I thought it might help you clear your minds.
The festival celebrates Nahida's birthday?
Uh,
Wait,
Whatever.
so I was right.
Looking out for us after
So I was
all.
right. So Nahida is a vessel of the Lesser Lord Kusanali.
You two have been
In
everything
essence,
to
she
me.
is the Dendro Archon.
Paimon's flattered and everything, but
Am I right about that?
making things a
Shit,
little
I was kind of guessing. I was like taking a stab at the dark.
What I mean is, even though I had asked you to solve this puzzle, you two are still the only ones who can see me and sense my presence. In other words, if you weren't here, I may as well not exist. That's why you two have been everything to me. Get it?
Nahida's talking about confusing stuff again.
Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. So, Traveler, did the new clues yesterday help you gain a new understanding of the situation?
Nahida is Lesser Lord Kusanali. Okay. I thought she was kind of just a vessel at first. Kind of like how Vritra has the meat puppet in Final Fantasy XIV. You know? Devour is come, Vritra.
Huh? Why are you scrapping your previous theory? Oh, yeah, you're right. Gosh, how did we not notice that? In a simple time loop,
People's physical condition should also reset. So what is this?
So, what's your new hypothesis?
Here we go. Time to think.
Mercenaries rely heavily on muscle memory, and Dia was able to use her experiences to avoid injury in later samsara cycles. The beep is a prompt tone for Akasha operations. We still hear it every night, even though we removed our Akasha terminals. Okay, Nahida said the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to
Okay. So, associate this with this? No. With that? Memories are deleted every day.
All our memories of a day
Okay.
are erased at the end of that day. Then we would unwittingly relive the same day again and again.
beep we hear every night could just be indicating the deletion of our memories.
Wait.
That's why when we wake
So
up, everyone thinks the Sub-Zero's festival hasn't happened yet. It's already the next day, but everyone still thinks it's the day before.
So it really is the question of how many days in eternity.
Can't be erased. That's why Dia has been getting better at using her greatsword. Now everything.
And how much time has passed outside of Sumeru City then? What if we pull someone in that wasn't a part of the association before? What if you pulled like Tainari out from his village? Is this happening all around the world, or is this only happening in Sumeru?
Fly for a firefly in the night. You lost sight of its true nature because you focused too much on your perception that it glows.
That isn't simple at all.
Why don't you go talk to Miss Dia again? You might learn something new.
Right. She did help us find our latest clue after all. Let's go.
This quest line, man. Jesus Christ. Well, if our memories aren't simply being erased at the end of the day, then what the fuck is it? There has to be something else at play. Maybe is it a conspiracy? Are we in a simulation? But how would they have replicated the conditions of the real world in real time? It is indeed a question to explore. Here we go again.
There you are. Really took me a while to find you.
As expected, Dia also did.
It hurt? Why would I?
Well, you're still getting used to your new greatsword.
Huh. Truth be told, I also think it's pretty strange. It just suddenly felt so familiar in my hands and... wait a second! How did you know I got a new greatsword to begin with? I didn't tell anyone about it.
Here we go again.
Could you explain the situation to her today? Paimon's gotten a little sick of doing it.
Then actually need to...
That works.
What happened to you guys while I was gone? Did you get brainwashed by some cult?
Don't think too hard about it. Just take what we're saying at face value.
Alright then, let me get this straight. You're telling me that my body's already gotten used to this greatsword, but my brain just doesn't remember it?
Yes, your memory's being erased every day.
Then I'd have to disagree. That's impossible.
Oh? Why do you think that?
If we've actually been reliving the Sub-Zeru's festival day after day, then what happened to the things we used? The money we spent, the food.
That's what I was about to ask. What about a world status reset?
My wallet should have emptied itself a long time ago.
Doctor Who solved that equation. Because when the doctor got sent into the confession dial, hear me out. When the doctor got sent into the confession dial in Heaven Sent and Hell Bent, every time he died, it would trigger a system reset and pull the doctor back in. He was in that confession dial for billions of years. He's over 1 billion years old now. That's how you fix the status reset. When he dies, he becomes another number. And that's just how it works. Remember Cade, no regrets. No, that's what I was saying the last jump through. In this case, it's a situation where it's like Haruhi Suzumiya, where the time loop is not exactly a real time loop. It's a set of events conditioned to repeat. The things you do, the things that you say, they're all reverted at the end. And the only way that Kyon figured out how to get out of the time loop was by offering to help do homework with Haruhi Suzumiya and the gang. So I think it's a similar thing here. In this case, we're gonna have to focus on those sages at the end, where we're gonna beat the fuck out of them. They deserve the fucking shit beat out of them for being pompous, stick up their ass motherfuckers who think that they are that are not only just they think they're better than everyone else, they're fucking elitist pricks. It's like when you go to your like local school and you're talking to someone who went to Harvard and they're like, "Oh yeah, did you know that I went to Harvard Law School, bro? You know I'm a Harvard Law graduate. Did you know I graduated from Harvard?" Yeah, shut the fuck up, you dumb motherfucker. No one asked. The only person who's actually gonna care is the guy who's recruiting you to your next 9 to 5 you're gonna be slaving away at for the rest of your fucking life. Sorry, was that too much of a rant? Point is, we're gonna beat the shit out of these guys. I'm hoping. Oh my god, I went to Cornell. Oh my god, I'm a Yale graduate. Excuse you. I can't. But then again, I have no room to talk. I kind of go to my university's kind of known in terms of name. So, like, I can't talk. But I'm not like a pompous-ass motherfucker, you know? It's not like... The point is, it has to do with something those archmages at the end. That's what's getting to me. That's what makes me wonder. We need to stop that event from happening. But if the sages were behind this, they utilized the entire city's resources and information supplied by the Akasha.
Right. They could use the Akasha to record what everyone did that day, and then use the city's resources to replenish everything. It's not very likely, but it's also not impossible.
No, it is impossible. I've got proof.
Yeah?
You have proof? Where?
You two are surprisingly serious about this nonsensical discussion. Come with me, Miss Dunyarzad. Please.
Where the fuck are we going?
I can't believe it's Dia who wants to show us something this time. 2 days ago, we were the ones taking her to see Dunyarzad.
Seems like that's where we're going again. What do you mean? Oh, no, we're not. We're going to this place right here.
This is it.
Huh? This is a wooden training dummy. What about it?
See those marks on the dummy? Those are the result of several days' worth of practice. Let's say the sages didn't replace it every day. Shouldn't it be hacked to pieces by now?
That's true, but what if they did?
Then the sages would have had to reproduce every mark I left during previous training sessions. I'm a professional fighter. My martial school has always emphasized the importance of refined control.
Then what are we missing?
The force, angle, and entry point of each strike is calculated and deliberate. That's why I remember every mark on the dummy, as well as my state of mind as I made each strike. It's just as they say, each swordsman has their own unique style, and even the same swordsman can't make the same cut twice. It would be impossible to copy these marks.
Is it really impossible? What if they use some fancy machine to carve every single mark?
No.
People often say that a camera's photo can never replace an artist's painting because the former has no spirit to it. The same thing applies here. At a mere glance, I can differentiate carved marks from the results of... Whew, I hope that cleared things up for you. Hey, is this that new brain exercise game that's been... Anyway, it's getting late. I should escort Miss Dunyarzad to Nilu's stage. See you later.
Intercept the sages.
Back to square one. But at least we've reached
There it is.
some other conclusions in the meantime.
There it is. It has to be true. It has to be this one, right?
Yep, that's true. So, can we think of any new ideas right now? Strange? Paimon feels like everything's been strange lately.
This is... No. I just talked about this. I just asked this question in a different hypothesis a few minutes ago. What if we brought someone that wasn't in the equation into the city? What would the machine do then? It's the only thing that makes sense.
Huh? Leaving the city? You're right! It's really strange how we never thought of such a simple solution. Many things
So that would...
become clear if we
So then it would make sense that only they could see Nahida if this is a simulation then. She's an... I'm assuming some sort of admin level.
other theories, or because we're just too tired. How about we go back and ask Nahida?
Something just... Yeah. Here we go again. If we leave the city, what happens? Like, I know I can't co-op right now. But if I try to leave the city right now, if I wanted to travel to fucking, I don't know, fuck, where's outside of the city? Literally anywhere. It would let me because it's not part of the quest, because there's outside in the game.
Nahida, we're back!
You're back early today. Did you find something new?
Sort of. We're mostly sure now that we're not in a time loop. And we also aren't in the real world. But at the same time, we have a new question.
Leaving the city. As far as I remember, you've mentioned your plans to do that twice before.
Nahida really is the Nagato Yuki in this situation.
We did? But we don't remember anything.
Let me think. I don't think you ever actually told me what the outcome was. Oh, it's probably more accurate to say that both times you never came back the whole night. But you two sometimes stay out the entire night anyway, so at the time—
It is true that sometimes we lose track of time during our investigations. Before we know it, it'll already be the next day. But still, neither of us remember anything about leaving town.
Really? That's kinda strange. In theory, I should have already awakened all your memories.
Yep, something here's definitely fishy. Let's get to the bottom of this tomorrow.
Oh, well, it's too late now. I heard the beep.
Our memories are back!
Here we go again.
About that. Well,
Traveler, aside from your memories that were just restored, listen to it and you'll understand.
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zeru's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them.
What the fuck?
Traveler, you should be missing 2 days worth of memories. Paimon will fill you in.
What the fuck?
It's time to carry out our plan from yesterday. Okay, let's go.
What the fuck? Wait, so now we're not... What? Wait, hold on. Hold on. Soto, what the fuck is happening now? Why are we in a fucking memory loop? Oh, hold on, there's a teleporty thing here. Let me grab that. Spicy time?
We leave the city? What is the academia up to now?
Don't ask me. It's not like I can tell you anything. This is a direct order from the Grand Sage. Just wait until tomorrow.
I have a real emergency. My goods have already arrived at Port Ormos. If I don't hurry, they'll be stolen.
That's your problem. Make sure you make a request in advance next time.
But it's not like you can just predict business matters in advance.
It looks like the Academia already announced a lockdown for Sumeru City today. How completely unsurprising. Let's go and question them. Hello, sir. Why can't we leave the city today?
Here we go again. Don't ask me. I don't know either. We just received an order that no one is allowed to enter or exit Sumeru today. They didn't tell us anything else. Angering me won't get you anywhere. If I had that kind of insider info, I would have left this stupid post long ago.
It looks like he really doesn't know. If we can't get anything out of him, let's take matters into our own hands. Why don't we climb over the walls? Those guards can't be everywhere at once. This is a good spot, and the guard hasn't noticed us at all. Let's hurry!
Well, that doesn't sound good. I just moved my... That doesn't sound very good at all. Nice. Just moved the arm that I injured. I just heard like a bunch of bone cracking noises. That's probably not good. That's probably no good.
Huh? Why? Are you going to leave Paimon behind?
That does not sound good at all. That doesn't hurt, but it just... Interesting.
But what if things get really weird out there and you get trouble, then Paimon won't be able to help you. Oh, Paimon knows that Paimon can't do much, but we've always been together, haven't we?
I'm on. Oh.
Okay. Paimon will wait for you. Promise Paimon that you'll come back and please be careful. Memories! Traveler! Paimon would never see you again! You just disappeared! Paimon waited for you for hours and hours at the city wall and you never came back! You promised Paimon that you were only taking a quick look!
Paimon, calm down. He's here now. I don't think he understood what you were saying.
Paimon doesn't care! Paimon wanted to go look for you, but you also said that Paimon should stay! Paimon was so worried and so scared the entire day!
Oh.
Okay. Paimon will forgive you. The most important thing is that you didn't actually disappear. Oh, Paimon was so scared that you had gone into another world!
Okay, Paimon, can you tell us your perspective of what really happened yesterday? I see. Using two people's different perspectives.
After that, you left the city. Paimon kept her eyes on you the whole time, but then you disappeared in an instant. No way! Paimon was watching.
What's your perspective, Traveler? You sure you don't have any memory of this? I guess that explains everything. You also lost your memories the last 2 times you tried to leave the city.
So, if we leave the city, our memories will be completely erased? It really sounds like something big outside of the city is being hidden on purpose. But this way, we'll also never discover what's outside. Something like a message? But how can we send it back?
Don't look at me like that.
Aww.
I'm not used to being stared at. Well... Okay. You want something that can pass on messages, right? Give me some time and take care of Dunyarzad for me.
Yep, now we're...
So, all of this led to the fact... Hold on. All of this... So there's something big happening, but it's outside of the city. So they've isolated the city. No, that doesn't make sense.
I'm done. Here you go.
What? Isn't this just an Akasha terminal?
You made some little changes. Akasha terminals are already capable of sending messages. I just tweaked it so that it could connect to any node.
To make something like this? Nahida, you really know the Akasha like the back of your hand. Anyway, we can use this now to record a message, right?
Yep. I'll help you save the messages. It should be pretty easy to use. I just can't guarantee the user's status and signal coverage when they're outside the city.
We'll never know until we try. At least we're taking the in. Let's go then. Let's expose those sages. All right. Okay. See you tomorrow.
Are we about to like go into a... Okay, wait.
That covers everything that's happened.
Oh, damn, I thought that was gonna be like a domain.
Yes. Although the signal was choppy and had some interference, we still managed to receive 2 messages from you when you were outside.
Okay, now that you understand what's going on, let's hear the messages together.
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sumeru's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them. I've entered another space. Before me are flowing sandstone and howling fish. Impossible and surreal sights. All these spaces are empty except for the occasional ones that contain mute puppets rather than people. I can't sense any human presence.
That's one heck of an info dump. It sounds like you left the Sumeru city space when you set foot outside of the wall.
Wait, hold on. Wait. I just had a thought.
When Paimon was looking out from the inside.
Spaces.
Unbelievable.
Closed
Your
spaces.
word for it.
Where things can happen.
All had very weird contents.
Endless 8.
Part here. I only received it last night.
Nahida being Nagatoyuki.
Spaces have been disappearing one after the other. Absorbed by something like a sun in the sky.
This whole arc is just Haruhi Suzumiya.
And now, even the final space has also disappeared.
Being deleted like files on a computer, right?
Behind me, a lot of spaces just appeared again from thin air. I get it now. Those spaces are actually...
Actually, what? Damn it.
Why did the message end right there? What did the traveler want to say? What are those spaces?
Probably because yesterday just happened to end at that moment.
Wait,
Oh, right.
are all those spaces wishes?
Hear a beep from the Akasha.
Like wishes of people who like leave
The message.
messages for the
It should
gods?
come from the traveler's Akasha terminal.
After the beep, Traveler said even the final spaces also disappeared.
Traveler, what do you think that final space could have been?
All the bizarre spaces I saw outside the city had one thing in common. A lack of human presence. My impression is that each day in this samsara only ends at the sound of that beep from the Akasha. Was that space actually the real world? But wouldn't a real...
Maybe?
Oh, so that's what it is! After the sound of the beep, the final space, the Sub-Zero's festival, also disappears, and we're taken to the next day. Later on, Traveler also mentioned a bunch of new spaces materializing behind them. Do lots of new spaces appear every day? Paimon's head is spinning. Just what are these spaces anyhow?
Well, consider this. For all the horrors of the Archon War, at its heart, it was just a game where a bunch of gods fought over 7 seats. So no matter how strange or spooky things may look on the surface, maybe all they point to in the end is a small and simple secret.
Wow, the Archon War, huh? That's an analogy and a half.
Archon War, secret. This is where they're gonna get the illusion that... Come on, Aether's gonna figure it out by the end of this time loop thing.
Hey, where are you going?
This whole thing is so confusing to me. Genuinely. Like, I get it, but at the same time, I don't get it. You know?
Do you want some alone time to think? Alright then, Paimon won't disturb you.
The dance of Sub-Zeros is about to begin. I'm going to go watch it.
Okay.
Okay then. See you later.
Have you figured it out yet, Traveler? Time is ticking.
I know the answer too.
Paimon wants to know. Oh, wait.
Are we going to the exact same place as before? Maybe not? Ooh, new place. Oh no, never mind. Not new place. We're going to the same exact spot. Again and again.
You're back. I've been waiting forever for you two. Judging by the looks on your faces, are you ready to take your Sumeru's exam and graduate from the festival?
Wait. Is this her doing?
Okay.
We've already experienced the Sub-Zeru's festival many times, and the day of the festival seems to be in a perpetual samsara. Okay, Nahida said the Akasha relies on the power
Okay,
of
we've...
Gnosis.
Yep. Power of
All
Gnosis.
the bizarre spaces I saw outside the city had one thing in common. Those spaces remind me of dreams. Like the one... The moon... People in Sumeru don't dream. We are all in a dream. It isn't that the people of Sumeru don't dream. Rather, the Akasha is...
So I
keeping the
wasn't
dreams
wrong about it being wishes. They're dreams.
People in Sumeru think they don't dream, but the truth is the Akasha steals their dreams without them knowing it. And those spaces with no human presence are stolen dreams without their host. That would explain... Huh. So people in Sumeru do dream after all. In fact, we're all in one big dream together right now.
So it's Inception.
Correct answer. Now, how did you conclude that the Akasha is capable of this? It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace. It is the manifestation of the god. The Akasha relies...
Okay.
And it grants knowledge to the people.
That doesn't sound right. I need to carefully think things through.
Oh, okay. Those dream-controlling creatures in the forest also get their power from the Dendro Archon, right? That would explain why the Akasha has the ability to control people's dreams, too. But is stealing everyone's dreams really how the Akasha compiles their wisdom? Isn't there anything more to it than that?
Dreams are fantastical, complex, and full of imagination. People's brains are the most active when they're dreaming. In other words, dreams are rich bundles of human wisdom.
So in other words...
Hold on. There's a soundtrack I need right about now. Yep, I found it.
Paimon remembers her saying that the sages think dreams are foolish delusions, and the fact that no one dreams is a blessing from Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. So it was all a dirty trick? The real story is that the sages from the academia are using the Akasha to steal people's dreams for their own use, huh?
Yep.
Oh? By the sounds of it, you understand the current situation pretty well. So then, what about the samsara?
Those spaces kept disappearing before my eyes. Those dreamscapes kept vanishing. But it... The Grand Sage said... My mind feels exhausted.
Yep, you've done that one before.
We've already experienced this.
Okay, we've done that one before. What about the...
Beep is a prompt. I can't.
We can't go back to the mental fatigue. Yeah. So it's this one.
Correct. The Akasha is keeping each person's brain in a constant dream state, but also separating their consciousness from their own dream. Their disembodied consciousness is placed inside the collective dream of the Sumeru's festival along with everyone else's, while their now vacant dreams are harvested by the Akasha. No one is any the wiser as another day passes in the dream, and so begins another samsara cycle. People wake up to yet another dream about the Sumeru's festival. The dreams that belong to them are once again harvested by the Akasha, and so it continues.
So, this is like a dream factory, and the Akasha is a dream harvesting machine.
Damn.
Did Paimon get that analogy right?
That's crazy right there.
Very good, Paimon. Using analogies well is an excellent habit to get into.
Okay, so that beep we keep hearing is actually from our real-life Akasha terminals. Taking off our terminals in this dream doesn't do anything.
Alright, last question. Who am I?
We figured this out. You're the moon.
They say that alchemical divination is the Dendro Archon's
So you noticed.
Lesser Lord Kusanali. There we go.
That one would be the hardest question. That's why I put it last.
That wasn't hard at all. Even Paimon guessed that. Everything about you is different. We just didn't want to expose you is all. Now that you mention it, Nahida, you've been hinting to us since the very beginning. It's funny, thinking back to when we were asking all over the place for info about Lesser Lord Kusanali. Paimon didn't expect to meet you like this.
Yes, those can wait until we're back in real life.
So how do we get out of here?
On the other hand, I'd be happy to answer any more questions you have about here and now.
How do we get out of here? Why couldn't you simply just tell us?
You asked me this question before. My answer was, it would literally blow your minds. Now that you know this is all a dream, this answer should hopefully make more sense. Have you heard the saying, don't wake a sleepwalker? Likewise, if someone suddenly had told you all this instead of you learning it on your own, your notion of reality and dream would be thrown into irreversible confusion. I couldn't expose you to that kind of risk. That's why I could only give you very subtle hints and some suggestions. Long story short, I'm really sorry I had to keep you guessing. I know, right? Why did they have to base this dream on my birthday? Could it really just be a coincidence?
Even you don't know the reason? Wow, now that's strange.
No, it's not. The Academia likes the Greater Lord, not the Lesser Lord.
To harvest lots of dreams in a short time, no matter the cost. They have to be up to no good. Unfortunately, I don't know anything about it. Traveler, do you have any information?
The Grand Sage said, "Ghost."
Finally, the one piece of info I have.
Could it mean? Firstly, this dream we're in is completely based on reality. People have already experienced this Sumeru's festival, so it would be very difficult for them to find anything that strikes them as surreal. Secondly, you're probably wondering why people don't have any memories from earlier samsara, right? That's because people don't remember their dreams most of the time anyway.
Well, Leonardo DiCaprio once said, you create the world of the dream, the subject is then put into that dream, and their subconscious fills it with things, you know? I think that's what he said.
That reminds Paimon. Traveler had a dream when we were in the Avidia forest, but couldn't see what it was about after waking up. Is that an example of what you mean?
Yes. Only after receiving the blessing of Dendro can a person gain the Dendro element's dream-enhancing power. That explains the feelings of deja vu. Meanwhile, everyone else has no idea that they are in the Sumeru's festival Samsara, while their dreams are stolen from them over and over again. Deceiving the people of Sumeru with no regard for their safety. No matter what they're trying to do, this is unforgivable. After we end the Sumeru's festival Samsara, we have to look into them.
How can the sages of the Academia do this behind their Archon's back? This is ridiculous!
In the end, I'm just the moon. The real sun is long gone.
A sun and a moon?
Nope. There it is.
Oh, we're out of time today!
I'll tell you how to break free of the Samsara tomorrow. See you then.
Good morning, Nahida. Wait. Hey! What's wrong, Nahida?
I'm afraid that what you're thinking right now is correct.
No.
Did Dunyarzad already disappear?
No.
No way. Are we too late?
No way.
Real Dunyarzad's consciousness has indeed disappeared. It can no longer endure the constant dream harvesting.
No, 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 no. No, no, no. Nah, nah, nah. Stay psych right now.
Paimon can't believe it. Wait, so what about that other Dunyarzad? Just what is she?
She's an echo. She's not.
She's actually something like a puppet, but not completely.
Yeah, she's an echo, essentially.
The real Dunyarzad's consciousness could no longer keep playing her role in this dream. So another Dunyarzad appeared to replace her in the dream. Just like the grass and the trees, that Dunyarzad is just a building block of the dream that helps to keep it going.
But personality-wise, she's nothing like the real Dunyarzad.
Puppets are stiff and can't copy a living person's vitality. After all, they're just there as filler. You know, speaking of which, the old Dunyarzad might not have been too different from a puppet.
Dunyarzad truly believed that she met you within her consciousness, and it was you who inspired her. So you do remember her after all.
Yes. Back then, her family was overly protective of her. No one cared about her personality or thoughts. It was as if she only lived to stall her Elazar. I just gave her a little wisdom so she could look at life in a new way. So that she could be her own person. But even so, she still...
Man.
Far from it. I'm still a long way off from being a real Archon. I couldn't even save her. If I were a competent Archon, I wouldn't have let my most faithful follower die at the Sumeru's festival with so many regrets.
Please don't beat yourself
Gremlin up at 2 a.m. What the fuck? I'm going to sleep. Hi, fish. Good night, fish. I'm wrapping up here too pretty soon. After this cutscene, I think I'm going to bed too. I'm fucking tired.
Between myself and a real Archon.
Don't be like that, Nahida. Even real Archons are still allowed to be sad.
The fuck? Damn. Look at her.
More tragedies like this.
She's
We
so...
must end the Samsara as soon as possible.
Great, but
I mean, we had to break through this part of the story. It was a big hurdle to tackle. At least we got Ayaka, you right? Ayaya, 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 Ayaya. I'm so excited for Ayaka. Her kit was so cool.
So, how should we find that person?
Well, if this is someone's
Congrats, so keep her next to Aether in the team and nothing bad will happen. For real. For real.
Imagination, they can change anything in this dream.
Jeez.
Imagination?
Scared the shit out of me. Farm hand guards. Wait, what do you mean?
Imagination means breaking
What do you
through
mean?
what
Farm
perceive
hand
as
guards? You
normal.
mean like a relic thing?
Like when a server at a tavern brings a plate to you,
What?
you'd naturally assume that food is on it.
I guarantee
However,
you
if
need
you're
to
the
start.
dream's
What?
host,
What?
you become aware that you're dreaming. When you imagine gold and more on the plate,
They lack
the server
knowledge.
will respond in kind, and the server really will bring you gold and mora. But right now, our host is unaware that this is a dream.
I'm
No matter
scared.
how many times they're served, it will always be food.
I'm thinking. Okay, so this is if Dunya's consciousness has faded, then this was never her dream, right? Then this was never her. I mean, there's the whole thing about no regrets, yes, but this is not exactly her dream. So it's either Dea's dream or Nilo's dream, sorry. It's one of those two. And I think it's Nilo's dream because of the whole thing that happened at the very end. I don't have...
Find some way to make that person realize that they're dreaming. Usually, once that
I don't have the evidence to back it up, but I think it's Nilo. But Dea's been with us the whole time, so it could also be Dea.
If it could be anyone, it'd be like looking for a needle in a haystack.
It's not anyone.
And even if we did find them, how are we supposed to make them realize they're dreaming? After all, like you said, don't wake a sleepwalker.
It's extremely difficult, yes. But the only ones who can do it are you two. Remember, everything you've achieved up to this point has all been for the sake of finding the host and ending the samsara. As for me, during this time, I'll be out of town.
Out of town? Are you going to that place full of dreams where the traveler went?
Yes, I want to try something. There must still be a small wisp of possibility. Hurry and go. Dreams are supposed to be fantastical, romantic, and full of pleasant surprises. Unnecessary things like
She's
this
so
samsara
precious.
need to end.
What the fuck? I love her.
Paimon's still a
She's
little
so...
upset that we've come this far
Man,
only for dinner
she's so fucking precious. I'm not...
Such a good person, with such a simple wish. But fate was against her.
I agree with Aether on this one. I feel so fucking demoralized by this whole thing.
Dunyazad is what kept us going this whole time. But we mustn't lose hope, Traveler. Dunyarzad would definitely want to see us save everyone else. So let's break the samsara for her sake. Paimon's wondering, do you think the sages would get one of their own to be the host of this stream? Feels like it would be easier to control it that way, no?
No.
Huh. That's true. Plus, the sages probably weren't counting on there being other factors beyond their control, like Nahida and us. So, who do you think the host of the dream is?
It can't be either of them, right?
Oh, that would make sense. Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, is a symbol of the wholesome Zeru's festival, right? Pretty core character. Let's go ask him some questions, shall we?
Alright. And as much as I want to keep going, I do think this will be the place that I stop.